This week on React to Reactions, we talk about maybe a Justice Society movie, Avengers Infinity War possibly being the biggest movie ever, and the Funko Pop San Diego Comic-Con reveal. We discuss all this and more on React and Reactions. Hello and welcome to React and Reactions. I'm LR and it's good to be with you again this week as we got some great topics that I want to get your reactions to. You can send those reactions down to the comment box below, and please like my page. You also can send me your reactions to my Gmail account at readytoreactnow@gmail.com. You can also reach me on Twitter and Facebook. So the first reaction subject I want to talk about is, will we see a Justice Society movie soon in the future? Now I say this because we've seen successes of going back to World War II and World War I with Captain America, the first Avengers, and recently the new Wonder Woman movie that took place in World War II. So obviously superhero movies can take place in the past and be successful if there's a good story and good characters. And with that in mind, we have the Justice League movie coming up very soon, in a matter of a couple of months. I can't wait. But I got to be thinking, could we possibly see a Justice Society movie? There's so many great characters that exist in the golden age that we haven't seen yet of DC. People such as Dr. Midnight, Hourman, Green Lantern Alan Scott, Dr. Fate, Hawkgirl, Hawkman, the Spectre, Jake Garrett Flash, Atom Smasher, Mr. Terrific, Black Canary, and also let's not forget one of my favorite characters out there. Not as well known as many people, but Wildcat. Love him too. Just a plain guy in a cat suit. He almost looks like Black Panther if you watch some of the older pictures of him. But you have a huge members of superheroes who they could thumb their powers down a little bit, because people would say, hey, well, these people were around back in World War I and World War II. How did anybody stand a chance against them? So I'm sure they'll change them up, but I think they could do a Justice Society movie and it would be well received. People want to see these characters brought into the fold and see their story. Now, there are certain characters of the Justice Society that you could bring into the modern day superhero movies, such as Dr. Fate. He's transparent. He can go from the past to the future. He's just forever an infinity character, long living. The helmet of Naboo just has to be worn by different people. The Spectre, of course. I think you even could do Black Canary. Obviously, they could do Black Canary, and they probably will do Black Canary one day. Hawkman, Hawkgirl. You also can do present day if you wanted to not do them in the past. And Jake Garrett Flash, even he can appear in a Flash movie, and they could say he's from a different Earth. So those characters can be brought into the DCEU as it exists now. But I think it'd be cool to see them as their own group of heroes back in the past that existed to fight evil. And I think it'd be a good story, but I don't know if DC will do that. It's a way to bring them all in, but if they don't, again, at least 7 of those characters you can bring into the DCU as it stands now and introduce them that way. So either way, but these are characters that I would love to see in present day movies or a flashback, and if they did a Justice Society movie, which is a possibility. So react to that. Tell me what you think about a Justice Society movie. You think it'd be a great idea, and how you would like to see it take place in modern day or even on a different Earth. Even they could do that as well. So either way works, and I would be all for it. So send your comments below. Tell me what you think about that. Any ideas you have. Okay. Second subject I want to get your reaction to is the Infinity War. Now, they just got released on at D23 taking place right now, and some footage just got released there, and I heard it was awesome. And there's a lot of buzz going on the internet about this footage, about what was shown, and this is obviously going to be, in my opinion, Avengers Infinity War will be the top grossing comic book movie of all time. And I love Justice League, but this is going to be just amazing. All the characters, and that's what we're going to talk about here is, do you believe there will be some characters hidden in this movie that will appear in this movie that have not been yet introduced in the Marvel Universe or talked about yet? I certainly think that will be the case. We have close to 30 to 40 heroes in this movie. And I think Marvel will take this opportunity to bring in some other heroes that maybe we haven't seen before, whether they're the Netflix heroes, where we see Luke Cage or Daredevil. I think Daredevil's a real possibility. Jessica Jones, I don't think as much. Iron Fist, maybe. But other heroes that we have not seen any pictures of. Now, Captain Marvel could be in there. I don't think she is in this one. But I was just thinking back, like, what other heroes have not appeared in a Marvel movie yet that they could bring out? I mean, I don't think we'll see Hercules, although he's part of the Marvel Universe and a Thor arc. But I mean, there are other people we could see that pop up in here, and I'm just wanted to get your opinion. Who you think who could pop up? Who could Marvel shock us with and say, hey, we're going to show you this character, or hey, you know what, we're going to show you a little cameo of this character. Now, a lot of people thought that we might see the Fantastic Four pop up. There was a big, commotion anyway, at D23 with these hidden characters behind Thanos covered up. And it was 4 of them. People were thinking Fantastic Four. And I was one of those that kind of said, you know what? Marvel's good at surprising us. They surprised us when Sony made a deal with Spider-Man. We thought we'd never see Spider-Man in the MCU, and it happened. And there was a part of me that said, you know what? Maybe Marvel talked to Fox and said, look, we'll help you reboot this Fantastic Four franchise. We'll put them in Infinity War because it's our grand plan. And then you could take what we took here and put them back in your Fox universe and go from there and build your universe up. So I thought that would be a great idea. I thought maybe it's a possibility because I know Infinity War is such a massive thing and Fantastic Four is such a big part of that. And they would love to have Galactus and Silver Surfer part of this. Is there an outside chance that still could happen? Perhaps. Maybe. I mean, look, we wouldn't know if they had people in the Fantastic Four in Infinity War because we wouldn't know who the actors are cast. We wouldn't know. So they could be filming that right now and have those people in there. Who knows? Could happen. Marvel's good like that. They could surprise us. I don't think it is because I think more on the Fox end they may be a little stubborn, but wouldn't that be fantastic if we found out that was the case, that Fantastic Four is in this movie some way, somehow, or a mention of them, and we see Galactus and maybe the Silver Surfer. Who knows? That would just be great. But I do believe that this is going to be the top grossing comic book movie of all time, and without a doubt, it's going to be amazing. Never in my lifetime did I think we would see a collection of heroes in one movie. I mean, just mind-blowing. They put tickets on sale now for the movie. I would start buying them now. I'll buy them right now. I don't care. I don't care what time I get. Just let me go, and I'm probably going to see the movie. It probably will break my movie record. And the movie I saw the most was Avengers and Batman Begins. I saw those movies 5 times in the movie theaters. Out of all of my movies, Avengers, Infinity War, I might break my record. I might actually see it 6 or 7 times in the movie theater. Who knows? And I'm sure a lot of you guys will follow that as well and probably see it multiple times because there's going to be so many Easter eggs and things to watch and things to look for. So many characters. It's going to be a fun time, and I can't wait. So tell me your reactions to that. What character do you think could appear? Put it in the comments section below. If you got some ideas of some heroes or villains even. I think Abomination's going to be in there. I think Red Skull's going to show up. We've seen them before, but we haven't seen them in a long time. So give me your thoughts and comments. React to me. Send it to my email account at readytoreactnow@gmail.com. Alright, last subject that I'm looking for a reaction to is the Funko Pop reveal for San Diego Comic-Con. The Wave 5 has just been released, and I gotta say, this year is so good. I think it's one of the best years for Funko, what they were releasing and revealing, and I'm so jealous I'm not going. I'm so jealous I don't have the money to purchase a lot of these because they are going to go for top dollar on eBay, on Amazon, and even if you're there. But you got so many different ones. The Wonder Twins. I mean, are you kidding me? That's from my childhood. I would love to have that pop, and I'm not sure how many they're releasing, 500, 1,000, but that's going to be a $200 or $300 item. Who get your hands on that. Blue Chrome Batman looks fantastic. I love the look of it. It looks great. And one thing about Batman pops, they can just recycle them and say, oh, this is Red Batman, and this is Cheesecake Batman right here. And they can change it up, and people will buy Batman. So Batman's a universal character. But I'm excited about the Red Hulk. Red She-Hulk, that is. I have the Red Hulk myself, but the Red She-Hulk pop. The holographic Princess Leia and R2-D2 going to be a very hot item, especially since Carrie Fisher has passed away. That's going to be a very hot item. I would love to get my hands on one of those. Aquaman holding the mother box from Justice League, that's going to be a hot item. Twin Peaks, The Tick looks fantastic, and they even have some Dr. Seuss in the Horax that is looks pretty cool. So they have so many different pops revealing and available next week. It's going to be so much fun. Wish I was there. Wish I would get my hands on pops, and I will probably get my hands on one of these through the eBay market somehow, some way. Paying a lot more than I should, but I just love collecting pops. Just a lot of fun, and I know a lot of pop collectors are out there. They watch the show, and they contact me on Facebook and Twitter with some of the pops they have, and they're selling, and I appreciate all that. Love looking at all the rare pops out there that people have, and keep in touch with me. So tell me your reactions and comments to the Funko Pop reveal. Do you like it? Which ones do you think is the best and the most interesting one that you want to have? In the comment section below, you can hit me up on Twitter or my Gmail account at readytoreactnow@gmail.com. Well, thank you for joining me for Reactor Reactions, this segment. I'm LR Reactor. I love to hear your comments, and I'll see you next time.